we decided to do like a little interview style video every week of my pregnancy. Someone is going to be asking me the same 6 questions every single week leading up to the birth of the baby.
What are your symptoms?
I do have a hemorrhoid.
What?
Here I am. This is like, I feel like The Office. Very first question is, how many weeks along are you? I hit 10 weeks today.
How big is the baby today?
This week it's the size of a green olive to a strawberry, so anywhere between 1 to 2 inches.
What are your symptoms if you have any?
Nausea. If you don't eat every 2 hours, you are nauseous. Things smell weird. My boobs hurt. My nipples really hurt. I have to cover them in the shower right now. I'm like, ow, every time I shower. My ribs have been aching, but that's new this week. I'm tired and hormonal, constipated. So really there's a long list. None of them are particularly bad. It's just the compilation of all of them on top of each other that kind of makes it like this thing, you know?
Scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling?
Great.
1 being horrible, 10 being great.
I probably am at like a solid 7. I'm adding a few more aches and pains than I've had in the past, but my nausea's gotten a little bit better, but I am feeling bigger, which makes things weirder and more complicated. So 7. I still have energy, which I'll take as a win.
Any new food cravings?
I liked ranch before I was pregnant, and I feel like it's just been exasperated. Ranch on everything, but nothing crazy.
And then any fun baby update?
It's growing nails and hair.
What? It's growing hair?
Yes.
We just had that
Starts
combo.
growing hair. I told you it starts growing hair.
I didn't think it would until second trimester.
Yeah, it's got all of its elbows and ligaments, so it said it's clenching its fist and learning how to swallow and kick in the stomach this week.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah, kind of crazy. This week I just hit 12 weeks pregnant.
How big is the baby today?
It's the size of a plum. It said 2 to 2.5 inches.
Any new symptoms, or what symptoms are you experiencing?
My nausea has like gone down, like I'm not as nauseous. The last 2-3 days, headaches have started to kick in, which is like, because you can't really take anything for them.
Okay, how are you feeling on a scale from 1 to 10?
Probably like 6. I'm a little bit more uncomfortable. Weird aches and pains. The baby sits really low and I can feel it sometimes and it's uncomfortable. And then the headaches really just... Also, I'm more emotional.
Any new food cravings?
I have not had any interesting cravings, which is kind of sad because usually people have really cool cravings and I've had none. So far.
And then any fun baby updates?
The placenta is fully developed at this point, so baby is breathing, they can hiccup, they also drink the amniotic fluid and they pee it out. And I think that I felt like my very first sort of flutter from the baby, so that was kind of cool. Oh, and the internet knows now. That Yesterday.
All right, here for the weekly bump update. How many weeks are you?
I am 14 weeks today. It's the size of a peach, which feels smaller than it was last week, but that's what the app says.
What are some of the symptoms, if there are any new ones?
Throwing up. That's new for me. I've thrown up a few times this week. I don't know, I think it might just be because I'm transitioning into the second trimester and someone said that you can like get sick in your transition. So I think that's why.
How are you feeling? Scale of 1 to 10.
I think I feel like a 7. I mean, like I feel pretty good most of the time, but my belly's starting to hurt a little bit. Like especially my lower belly because he'll sit really low like he is right now. He's like right here in my freaking cervix and it hurts.
Any new food craving?
I haven't had any weird cravings so far.
Fun baby update.
Yes, now we know it's a boy. He was having a kickboxing match in my stomach and so I felt him like hard, but he was kicking so hard that Bailey, Asa, and Dakota got to feel him on the outside, which is crazy because it's super early, but I don't know. He was just going crazy
He
in
liked
there.
the airplane Sprite.
I guess there was something about the plane or the Sprite or I don't know, something. He was like going nuts. So yeah, those are our newest baby updates, I think. That's it. Today, I'm 15 weeks pregnant.
On the dot, right? Just today?
Yeah, today, like 15 today.
How big is the baby today?
It's at the size of like an orange, so pretty big.
What are your symptoms? Any new symptoms?
No new symptoms. I think I figured out last week's like vomiting and crap was from the baby not liking a certain food I was eating, and we've narrowed it down to either noodles or eggs. I haven't eaten either one of those because I don't want to die again.
How are you feeling? Scale of 1 to 10.
I feel like I've been really pretty, like, not super emotional, really chill. My sleep is getting worse. So unless I have my pregnancy pillow, I sleep bad. That affects everything else. Also, I started doing prenatal yoga. My body is starting to feel like I'm not as limber as I want to be, and I want to be able to have a good birth. I'm at like a 6 or 7.
Any new food cravings?
No cravings.
Any fun baby update?
My app said that he can hear and he's sensitive to light now, and he is smiling in utero, which I think is really cute, and I wish I could see it. Today I am 16 weeks pregnant. Today the baby is as big as an avocado. They gave me a comparison that said he is the size of a chipmunk without a tail. I thought that was funny.
What are your symptoms?
No crazy symptoms. My app told me that 75% of women get like a dark line down their belly, and it can start at 16 weeks, but I don't have that yet. TBD on if that comes.
How are you feeling?
I would actually say I'm like at an 8. I have not vomited since that transition week between first and second trimester. I haven't had really too many terrible symptoms really, other than sleeping. Like, my sleep quality is going down a little bit.
Do you have any new food cravings?
No, but I don't know if this is my own bias or the baby's just like his mom. I think the baby really likes potatoes because I've been eating a crap ton of potatoes. It just sits really nice in my belly, and I don't know how else to explain it other than that.
Any fun baby updates this week?
He's working on facial expressions, like his eyes and his nose and his ears are all like basically where they're going to be for the rest of his life. Like, his face is fully formed. He picked out, I think, a nursery theme. Last night, I woke up in the middle of the night to him moving. So that was a first. I've not had that happen before. It was 5 a.m. and I woke up and I just felt like, basically the best way I can describe it is like little like kind of wiggly sensations in my belly. Today I am 17 weeks pregnant. This week the fruit it gave me was a pomegranate.
What are your symptoms?
Nosebleeds is a new one that started in like the last week or so. Increase in like congestion and mucus. Basically every fluid in your body increases.
How are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm feeling very good. Honestly, I specifically this week have had a little bit more energy than I've had the last couple of weeks, or at least like the last day or two. So I would say a solid like 7, 8 out of 10.
Any new food cravings?
No, but there are definitely foods that I eat consistently. Like, I like them and I think that baby likes them, and so I eat them a lot. 1 is potatoes and 2 are Doritos Locos Tacos from Taco Bell. Take that as you will.
Any fun baby updates?
The app said that all of his cartilage is turning into bones, that my teeth may start to feel loose because of that.
Oh my god.
So that was scary. What? Yeah, I was scared that like my teeth could get loose because of like all the calcium and relaxin and all that stuff. And then it said that baby's doing acrobats in my belly, and I'm probably gonna start to feel that. I'm starting to feel him more frequently. It's not like there's no pattern to it yet. I've noticed that like when I eat, especially if I have an empty stomach, like, and the food hits my stomach, it's like he gets excited. He's like, yeah. Or like a sugary drink. He's like, yeah. I'm 19 weeks.
How big is the baby this week?
As big as a large mango.
What are your symptoms?
My belly is heavy and it just seems to get heavier. I sleep in weird sleeping patterns. I can't fall asleep until it's like morning, and then I'm asleep in the morning. Go figure on that. I don't know if that's a pregnancy thing. Mobility is down. I tried to play pickleball the other day and freaking pulled a muscle trying to keep up with Dakota, so I gotta slow down.
How are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10?
A solid 7, 6 or 7.
Went down.
Well, I'm getting bigger, which makes things harder. I don't feel like sick like I did in the first trimester, but I feel restricted in all the things that I can do.
Any new food cravings?
Sticking with my potatoes and Doritos Locos Tacos from Taco Bell and chocolate milk, and that's pretty much what the baby's made of.
And then any fun baby update?
No, but he kicks pretty hard these days. He kicks so hard. Dakota and Bailey, pretty much anyone can feel it. If you put your hand on my belly, you can feel him, which he's a little to be kicking.
He was
that
kicking
hard
too.
He's just been active since the beginning. Apparently all of his 5 senses are developing in his brain this week.
Okie doke, until next time.
I am officially 20 weeks pregnant, which means I'm technically halfway through my pregnancy, or half-baked as people like to say. I dressed up today for my halfway mark, and I have changed so many times for photos and stuff that I ended up in a sweatshirt. So I looked cute before this.
How big is the baby?
He's the length of a banana, 6-7 inches, 10 ounces.
What are your symptoms, if any new ones?
I get hot flashes. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last video. If I'm like overheated at all and I think about it too much, then I just get hot flashes head to toe.
Willow obviously
likes the
the
belly.
belly, clearly. How are you feeling, scale of 1 to 10?
I'm actually feeling physically really pretty great lately. I would say like a solid like 8. I feel like I've gotten a little bit of energy back. I'm a little bit more emotional. It's like my physical went up, but my mental's going down.
Any new food cravings?
Not really. Consisting still of potatoes, Taco Bell, chocolate milk, consistently.
And then any fun baby update? Tell them the Mozart thing.
Baby has, you know, some development and stuff going on, but really the exciting stuff was that last night I played Mozart. You know, they say like if you play Mozart, it's like good for your baby or what. I don't know if it's true, but I played Mozart and I like put it on my belly, and as soon as I did that, he starts like thumping. Like he was dancing to Mozart in my belly. It was very cute. I am 22 weeks today.
How big is the baby?
Today he is the size of a coconut is what my app says.
Symptoms, if any new symptoms?
No new symptoms, just some more back pain, which I think comes with the territory. So
How are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm pretty good. I would say a 7 out of 10. I feel like that's what I say every week.
Any new food cravings?
Cereal, which I've heard, and Caesar salad, which I've heard is really common for pregnancies. It's not that I crave them, it's that they taste better pregnant. Caesar salad particularly tastes pregnant.
Wow. Fun baby update.
We got our anatomy scan yesterday, and he's very healthy. Has all of his bones and organs. The tech said he has very long eyelashes, which I thought was really funny. And currently, he's in the 97th percentile for like basically height. His arms and legs are long, which is shocking because Scott and I are short.
And he kicks a lot.
And it kicks a lot, and it's so hard now. You can see my belly bounce a little bit.
Yeah.
Tiny little bounces, but it's there. I'm 24 weeks today. Today, the baby is the size of a cantaloupe, which is huge. Imagine swallowing a giant cantaloupe and having that in your belly.
What are your symptoms?
Just a little bit more shortness of breath. I have a lot of congestion, but I'm not sure if that's related to the pregnancy or not. Backaches, which seem to come with the territory.
How are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10?
A 7. I feel like I say 7 every week.
You do say 7 every week.
It just never changes.
Any new food cravings?
I'm nothing new. I feel like it's the same stuff. Peanut butter, cereal, Caesar salad, Dr. Pepper. I was trying not to drink caffeine in the beginning of my pregnancy, and that has ended quickly.
Any fun baby updates?
He's starting to get sleep cycles, so like he's awake and asleep at the same times every day. That's kind of been fun because I think he's going to be a pretty good sleeper because he's pretty much not awake at night, which is nice. If you put your ear to my belly, apparently you can hear the heartbeat, which I did not know. That's what my app told me today. I am 27 weeks today.
How big is the baby?
So you know those like really long, skinny heads of lettuce? It's like a whole head of it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you know those big chunky ones that like this big, over a foot long.
What are your symptoms?
I can't lift my left leg higher than a couple inches because there's something going on, and my back hurts. I feel pretty good energy-wise, but like I don't feel like myself. Feel slow and large. So I would say like a 6 out of 10.
Any new food cravings?
No.
And then any fun baby update?
They said that all of his essential organs are pretty much fully developed outside of his brain and his lungs at this point. That's a good news.
Oh, and I was talking to him, and we gave 2 name options, and he kicked me in the face for one of them.
Bailey thinks he picked his name. We'll see. I don't know.
A little different today because it's
Halloween.
Halloween.
And it happened to fall right on the week that I turned 28 weeks.
And how big is the baby today?
An eggplant was the comparison they made.
What are your symptoms?
A lot of rib pain, like my uterus is growing into my ribs. He's also kicking my ribs more. Shortness of breath, more congestion.
Are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10?
Probably 6. I'm like fine.
Just fine.
Yeah, I'm like fine. Been better.
Any new food cravings?
Not really. No.
But I am trying to eat 100 grams of protein a day.
Any fun baby updates?
He opened his eyes, or he opens his eyes in utero.
How many weeks are you?
I'm 29 weeks today, last week of the 20s.
How big is baby today?
He's an acorn squash.
World is an acorn
It's like
squash.
one of those like round chunky squashes, like that big. You
What
know?
are your symptoms?
I do have a hemorrhoid.
Wait, what?
Which is, I guess, normal for this phase of pregnancy. So that's new.
How are you feeling? Scale of 1 to 10.
I really just feel large. A 7, a 6, or a 7.
I'm pretty sure you say 6
I
or
think I
7
say that every week.
single week.
Hey, at least I'm consistent. It's not going down.
Any new food cravings?
No, but I'm trying to hit 100 grams of protein a day. So basically, I just eat protein.
Any fun baby updates?
Other than he literally is getting so big in my belly that he's trying to escape. Not really. He's head down, which is good. He's not breech. His legs are up in my ribs, and I can feel them so much now that you can see like his whole foot come out and like kick me. But in regards to like his actual development, he's really just getting chunky for the next 12 weeks.
You can literally see the movement on her belly now, like alien movements inside the tummy. It's
He looks like an alien. It does kind of look
And
creepy.
he knows his auntie.
I'm 31 weeks pregnant.
How big is the baby now?
You know, you get like a bunch of asparagus from like the store. They're like this big. And then anywhere between 3.5 and 4 pounds is what they're estimating.
Wow.
The comparison they made the other day was carrying around a 500-page textbook, which I was like, whoa.
Any new symptoms?
Not necessarily new, but like more frequent. I do have to pee a lot more often. Like I can feel every movement he makes all the time. And he looks like an alien coming out of my belly. I do get like, what is it called? Like acid reflux when I lay down on my back.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling?
I still have pretty good energy, but I will say my discomfort level is going up. It's gonna happen at the end. So I would say I'm a solid 6 out of 10.
Any new food craving?
No, but I've gotten back on the peanut butter train, which I was on at the beginning of this pregnancy, and now I'm back on the peanut butter train.
Just emphasized your love for peanut butter.
Yeah, I'm back to the peanut butter train.
Any fun baby updates?
His brain is like developed enough now that not only can he hear voices, but he can sense light. But on top of that, like he has kind of like not memory, but kind of memory now, to where he can recognize certain words and certain like phrases that you say to him if it's repetitive, or certain like songs. And they said that it can be really comforting to them when they're born, because then they feel like they already know those things. So Dakota and I tell him we love him every night,
Oh,
so that he knows
that's
that.
really.
How many weeks are you?
I am 32 weeks.
And how big is the baby?
The size of a squash.
What are your symptoms or any new symptoms?
Just a lot of pressure in there because baby's so big. Hemorrhoids, super fun. Chest spasms, diaphragm spasms from all the I don't even know what those are, but I thought I was having a heart attack. Not having a heart attack, just had a chest spasm.
Then how are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? It might drop.
I think I've dropped. I think I'm solidly like at a 5.
I'm surprised it's not lower.
No, I'm at a 5. Like I'm like mid. I'm very mid right now. I'm not the worst it's probably gonna get, but I'm definitely not as good as I was a little bit ago.
Any new food cravings?
No, I just can't eat nearly as much as I want to anymore because limited space.
Any fun baby update?
Really? He's just getting chunky. He keeps trying to escape my belly. Yeah, that's about it. The rest of this time is literally just him getting chunky in my belly. That's pretty much what he does now. So I'm 33 weeks. So we got an ultrasound this week. He's 4.5 pounds and about like 17.5 inches long. My app compares him to a bunch of celery, visually over 1.5 feet long, basically.
That's funny. If any are some of your new symptoms?
A lot of heartburn and acid reflux. And I realized that there's like a midwife's tale that says, you know, if you get heartburn, then the baby's gonna have hair. Anyway, so we went to the ultrasound this week and he does have hair. This week was a little rough. Baby is sitting so low. Every doctor appointment I go to, they comment on how low he's sitting, which is putting a lot of pressure on all my organs down there. So I have to pee all the time. I'm uncomfortable. Starting to see a pelvic floor therapist. 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
Solidly half where I was at in the beginning.
Any new food cravings? Anything like that?
I have not had really many cravings at all, I feel like, this whole pregnancy.
And then any fun baby updates? I guess him
He
having
has hair. Yeah, we went and got an ultrasound. We got to see him. We got updated ultrasound pictures, and he's so cute. He has a very cute nose. And then hair, obviously, which was exciting. And he's just a squirmy baby.
How many weeks are you?
I'm 34. He's the size of a butternut squash, which I feel like is not the right size because he's supposed to be like 4.5 pounds. Is a butternut squash 4.5 pounds? I feel like that's not accurate.
Any new symptoms?
For me, swelling. Negative. I've been able to keep my rings on and like my shoes. I've not had any swelling in my ankles and my hands, and I'm just like very mild swelling, nothing concerning. Everyone always panics when you say swelling. Just a little tiny bit of like an indent on my finger where my ring is, but I can still get it on and off. So
How are you feeling scale of 1 to 10?
like I'm not continually going down. I would say I'm still a solid 5 out of 10. I'm really tired.
Any new food cravings?
No new food cravings.
Any fun baby update?
No.
He gets hiccups a lot.
He gets hiccups every day, which they say is good. He's head down. He's in position.
He likes chocolate.
He loves chocolate. He kicks me. At this point, there's not a lot like developmentally going on in there for him other than him getting chunky and his lungs developing. Really, everything else is already there. Hi. Okay, Bailey's not here today. Dakota's filming me. So I'm gonna ask myself the questions. I'm 35 weeks pregnant, so I'm large and in charge, and a baby is the size of a pineapple. That is the fruit that he is this week. Almost 5 pounds, which is quite large and heavy. Any new cravings? Not really. I will say that I'm getting extremely thirsty, which apparently is normal towards the end of pregnancy as you prepare for breastfeeding, but that was something I did not anticipate. So I drink so much. How am I feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? Probably like a 6, you know? Other than just this belly being so heavy and putting a lot of pressure and strain on my muscles, outside of that, I don't feel too bad. Any new baby updates? Not really any new baby updates. He is still very active in there, but he gets bigger and bigger, and the bigger he gets, the less like he can move because he just doesn't have as much space. When he does move now, it really pushes like my belly. Like you can see like a hand or a foot come out of my belly because he doesn't have room in there to do it anymore, so he has to make room to do it. We're getting to the fun part of pregnancy. I just had my doctor's appointment where it's like welcome to the zone, because basically in the next week or so I can technically have him at any point.
Okay.
It's a new dog every video.
Every
He's
week.
fully covering the belly right now. I'm 36 weeks.
Okay, and how big is your baby?
The fruit they compared it to was, why am I forgetting the name? The orange.
A squash?
A papaya. But that feels small.
Smaller than a pineapple.
Okay, you're a Swiss chard. You're a Swiss chard or a
No, it
Swiss
says papaya though. It says
papaya.
papaya. No, it says papaya on my phone. I was a pineapple last week. Papaya, pineapple.
Maybe it's supposed to say pumpkin.
I don't know, but I think it's probably more like
Pumpkin.
pumpkin, watermelon. Like,
Yeah.
that's the zone we're in right now, you know?
What are your symptoms?
Believe it or not, my back and muscles do not hurt nearly as bad right now as they did a little while ago. However, my like round ligaments hurt 24/7.
How are you feeling from a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm feeling pretty good. I probably go back down to a 6. Last week I was a 7. I'm back down to a 6. Only because this week, if I am on my feet too much or I work too much at all, I'm having consistent Braxton Hicks contractions, and it's driving me.
Any new food cravings?
No.
Any fun baby updates?
There's
Hopefully hair
It's
because
so
of
like the last
acid
couple of
reflux.
weeks are kind of like boring. Like they really just get chunky. That's about it, you know.
No, she's been having
You don't
bad
even get like
acid reflux.
ultrasounds or anything. Yeah, I've had lots of acid
hair.
reflux, lots of heartburn. Can barely sleep half the time because it's pretty bad.
All right, that's it.